your happiness. Find your happiness. Find your happiness.
Hey everybody, this is Uncle B, and this is the Happiness from Within tour with Uncle B and Mike P. How's it going, Mike?
Not too bad. How about you? All
Not too
good?
bad, not too bad. So we are coming back to Pittsburgh this week. I hear we have some snow.
It is cold, it is snowy, and it is windy. I'd stay in Florida.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, you
It's
know
about
what? We got to come
13,
home. We got to do some
16, you know.
stuff.
Mhm.
And I'm excited about seeing the snow. I don't know. What did you do today? What was your morning like?
Oh, we woke up and the first thing I had to do was brush off the snow from the driveway and thank God it wasn't too heavy. It was definitely bitter cold, windy. You know that feel. Went to the gym, tried to get the blood moving a little bit after that.
I remember when we used to get snow and it used to stay for a very long time. And
Yeah.
we've been very lucky the last couple winters that
Oh,
it snows and then it's gone in a couple days.
uh-huh. And
So
it's
I don't
not
know when the last time I shoveled the walk fully was. Like I would do a little path for the Amazon guy and that's it. Because I'm like, it's going to melt. Why am I going to break my back? It's going to melt. So do you feel the same way or no? You watch, or
no.
are you one of those, I do the whole driveway?
Yes, I'm very anal about it. I don't like it getting icy, and so yeah, whenever it snows, I got to get it off of the at least the driveway, the steps, all that other fun stuff, and even the funeral home. You're so worried about somebody slipping and falling, and that lawsuit coming.
So sue me.
I am not going to sue you.
You
You're
know,
right. I didn't think
it's
about the
just
lawsuit. But the
uh,
funeral home I could see. I could see the
mhm,
funeral home because it's your business. But your
yeah,
house, how many
yeah,
people
yeah.
are coming in and out of your house so you have to worry about the driveway? Like Shannon is crazy about it. And I'm like, forget it. No one's going to come here. And she's like, Amazon.
No, no,
Amazon's going to come here. I'm like,
Amazon
well,
didn't.
that I know.
Yeah, no. It's just it's me. It's my anal. I gotta have it cleaned off, and I gotta do it first thing in the morning, just so you don't step in it and it like when you do shovel it, you got those footprints in it, and no, you gotta go. It's
Wait,
horrible.
what?
Yeah, it's
Are you
horrible.
one of those as it's falling, you're out there shoveling?
I have been out there. If I know that I'm getting 6 inches of snow, I'm out there every 2 inches.
You're crazy.
I know, I know. I
Everybody out there, I
figure.
want to know, are you as soon as it falls, I'm out there shoveling, or are you like, let's wait till it stops and then go out and shovel? Like I'm a wait till it stops and then shovel. Why am I going to shovel and then have to go back out there and shovel? And I don't understand. What's the logic? What's the logic in that?
So if I can go out with a an industrial brush type thing, like a big broom, and if I can just push it every 2 inches of falling, that saves my back instead of it being 6 inches and having to really push it and lift it.
Okay.
So I do it
Okay.
3 times instead
Okay.
of once, but it's I got nothing better to do if you know what
I,
I mean. If
I might have to agree with you on that one. That
that
is
snow gets heavy, you know.
that's right. That's right. So with the snow and the whole new year,
Mhm.
I see this and I've been wanting to talk to you about this because you are a gym guy. Like you
Mhm.
go to the gym.
I try.
You go
Yep.
to the gym regularly. So it's,
I
new year, new you, do this diet, this workout. And I guess I kind of think I'm the kind of guy that's, yeah, you can tell I work out, but you can also tell that I don't say no to a cookie.
I don't think I do a cookie either, man. Not even two or three of them.
You can tell I work out, but I don't say no to you can tell I don't you can tell I
Yeah.
don't say no to a cookie too. So are you religious like every morning? I'm like, no, let's put it this way. If you
Yeah,
could be religious, every morning you are going to the gym, would you be that religious?
I am. As long as I don't have to be at the funeral home or I'm out in the middle of the night picking somebody up, unfortunately. If physically and mentally I can get there, yes, I will go first thing in the morning. I wake up, do my normal routine, and I'm out the door within 45 minutes.
And bringing it all into happiness from within, you feel that this is,
Yes.
this what's make you happy. Does it make
It's
you happy going to the gym and doing the workout? Like, because I can't imagine how that makes anybody happy. Like I do my walking workouts and I go to the gym and I do feel better after the gym. I feel better after a workout. I can't say I don't, but I don't know that I'm like, there are some people that just cannot miss the gym. I can't miss. I can't miss. I won't be happy if I miss. So is this your happiness?
I yes. I think a lot of it is just getting the blood flowing, getting the body moving, getting the hormones and everything in your body moving. Because if I do miss, I feel like garbage the rest of that day. If that makes any sense. It's I have to keep moving. I have to wake up, get my blood flowing to feel good and focused through the rest of the day. If I
So you're not obsessing over it.
um define obsessing.
Well, there are some people and that they want this perfect body. They want this perfect gym body or just what they see is perfect. There's a clip. There's a clip. Um, and let me try to find that right now. Let's find this clip. So anyway, she says that, don't waste your life's purpose, worry about your body, worry about your weight. So I think some people take it to an extreme. Um, are you taking it to the extreme? What do you think is a healthy balance there?
You know, I think if anything you do, if you don't obsess over it and let it control your life, there's your happy balance. I know for me, going to the gym, look, man, there's people they'll be there for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Exactly.
You give me 45 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, man, that's plenty. I just want to move and yes, I mean you look in the mirror and you don't want to see a roll here or a roll there. Um, but I also know that in order to accomplish that,
Yes, but wait, stop right there. So when you see that role, do you obsess over that role? Like it is taking me, I think, till I turn 60 to be like, this is it. Like I don't want to change my body to look like a magazine. And I don't know how important it is to look like a bodybuilder. I think it's more important to feel fit than to look fit. And I don't know if that makes sense to you. But
it does.
so, but all my life I obsessed over the belly, over my belly. I'm never going to have abs. I want abs. Wanting abs. Do you realize the diet and the things
Yeah.
you go to? Go ahead. I mean, yeah, tell me.
Oh, that's the you know, yes, I would love I would have loved to be able to stand on stage and actually do that. Be that have that bodybuilder figure. But I don't have the discipline that it takes to do that, nor the determination. I mean, that is some serious work between diet, sleep, exercise, shitload of drugs. Um,
Wait a minute, but can you do it? Do you think you could get the abs like that without drugs? Or do you
yeah.
think everybody has
Oh,
drugs?
no. You can definitely get abs like that without. Oh, absolutely. But it's discipline with your diet.
The diet is it.
That's the key. Yes, you have to move. You will never get abs if you're sitting on a couch. Even if your diet is perfect,
Right.
you have to be able to move and you have to have a good core. But the diet is 90% of it. You have to, and each body is so different with what you can consume and how that body affects whether it's a carbs or a protein or a fat. Me
All
and
right.
my
So
wife.
now talking about you,
Mhm.
younger you, not that you're old now, but you today compared to you in your 20s.
Okay.
Was going to the gym a different reason in your 20s than what it is now?
I think a little bit. I've always enjoyed going to the gym. I've always enjoyed the challenge of exercise because it's a fight against me. It's one-on-one with me, my mental state.
Okay.
Um, I don't have to depend on, a football team. You got 11 guys,
Right.
or a basketball team. There's 5 people, and one person will never win all the games. So
Right.
this is a challenge
Is
for me. And the better I do, and yeah, I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, I mean, um, but it's also the mental state of feeling good. And I know if you look good, you feel good.
You look marvelous. Absolutely marvelous.
But then on the other side,
that
yeah.
is true though. See, there's so many different coins on this one. Toss of the coin. So it is true. If you look
Mhm,
good, you feel good. So go
mhm.
ahead. And you're happy. You look good, you feel good, you're happy.
Yeah. But then if you take it to the extreme, the bodybuilders, they look phenomenal if you like that look.
Right.
But they are some of the most unhealthy people walking. The
What?
cal the calories they eat, the starvation that they have, the water restrictions that they have. Um, Unfortunately, there's a lot, and I'm talking about the true bodybuilders.
Right.
I'm not talking about, somebody that goes to the gym and looks great.
Right. You're
Uh,
talking about people that are competing.
oh yeah, yeah. You will not under any circumstances get to be that size and that ripped and that shredded without compromising your own body. Um,
So then so you would think of them as very healthy.
you would look at them and saying healthy, yeah, yeah. So many of them die so young or have major health issues after they stop their joints. Surgeries on hips or knees or shoulders. So there has to be that happy medium.
Now, did you
And
ever want to compete?
yeah,
You
yeah,
did.
I still would love to. Shit, I'm gonna be 53 years old next week,
So
and yes, I would
you're
love.
just telling me how uh bad it is on your body. You're like, I want to do it.
I said I would
I'll
love
do
to.
that.
I
I
didn't say
think
I
I will do
could.
that.
I didn't say I would ever have the discipline to do
Oh,
it.
to do it.
Okay, I said I would love to.
I would love to. What
I
do
mean,
I think more so than even going to the gym, the discipline on that is the diet.
oh
The
yeah.
diet is, like I watch a lot of fitness people, like so,
Mhm.
because I do the walking workouts. So I'm watching a lot of fitness people and I'm trying to like combine it all and take it into like people just like me and you. Like, right. So because a lot of it is extreme. And I see some of the things that they post, and I'm like, you're out of your mind. Like,
Mhm.
to change, but they want to change their body, and they do accomplish that. But then what happens after they accomplish it? Like, what happens after you can't maintain that kind of body. I don't think you can.
Not that competition body. You can be, and there again, my opinion anyway. That's where that happy medium comes in, where you can be healthy. You can still have that fit body. You will never be shredded every day
Every day of
of the
life.
year, but you can have a very fit, healthy body physically and mentally by taking care of yourself. And I think what you're doing, quite honestly, is better than a lot of the folks that I see at the gym. Because these guys go in and they want to push around all these, these heavy weights, thinking that because they're pushing heavy weights that they're going to get big and they're going to get fit. Meanwhile, they got a freaking keg for a gut because they can't put the beard on. You know, if you have that happy medium of, and there again, my wife and I we're different. She's much more disciplined than me.
Does she work out with you?
not specifically with me, but she's in the same place as me most of the times.
No, I'm saying you both go to work out together.
No, I will use on the weekends. We will usually go together in the same vehicle. I do
Okay.
my, she does her thing. During the week, I will usually be there probably a half hour before her, 20 minutes before her, basically because I have less to do and I gotta try to get to work where she'll wake up and do her thing and deal with the dogs and
So basically, she takes care of the house and everything needs to be done while you go play.
essentially. But I actually have to go to work, I mean I do.
Oh, I understand. Okay, okay. So now,
Outside of the housework.
but I think that helps when couples actually work out together, or not specifically together at the same time, but I'm saying when they're both on the same
Yes.
page that they both want to work out.
Yes, you have that support system.
Yes, yes.
And it helps balance specifically the meals. I mean, the way you eat.
I have to tell you, when you talk about the meals, so Shannon and I are on the same page. Like we get done eating and we look at each other like we should go here for ice cream. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that.
But you don't do that every day. I mean, yeah.
We could do, I really preach moderation because we could do that every day. Every day.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, you're right though. The meals.
No, and I'm going to take that step. They're good. My belief, anyway. Why can't you have that portion of ice cream every day? Now, my portion is different than my wife's. My wife will have a scoop.
Yes.
I will have a pint.
Yeah.
To me, that's a portion.
That's a portion. That is.
I mean, she'll have a couple chips out of a bag where I'll finish the bag. I mean, she'll say that, she'll get a family size of pretzels or cheese nips or whatever. This isn't all the time, but we she'll have something in the house periodically, and she will explain to me that this is a family size, and my explanation is we're a family, aren't we?
We're a family. Well, we are a family. I like there's an Instagram with the dog. It was a little dog saying, "I'm very mad at you right now because it's a double standard in this house. You tell me I can only have one treat, but I'm watching you eat your whole treat bag right now."
I'm not talking to you right now because you have a double standard and you say I can't eat the whole treat bag at once and then you just sit down on the couch next to me and eat your whole bag of potato chips at once and that's illegal.
And I love that Instagram because if I grab the bag, I'm eating the bag. And they always say you should take out of the bag, put it in a bowl, and then that's your portion.
Yeah, but why do that? Because then you'd have to clean the bowl and it's just extra steps.
Exactly right. But I do think that if you are online right now, especially right now, every other flip, every other scroll is someone telling you that you need to make yourself better. And like I said, new year, new you, new year. That's all I see. And I'm like, why all of a sudden January 1st, I'm not good enough anymore? Like I have to make a change.
I agree. I mean, the New Year's resolution. Why do you feel you have to do it on January 1st?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it is very difficult, and anybody would probably agree that between Thanksgiving and New Year's, it is very, very difficult to stick on a strict, anybody that calls it a diet. But
Right.
if there's still no reason why you can't moderation, have a little more than you normally would. But then once January hits, slow down a little bit and try to lose that couple pounds you put on in December. I mean,
yeah. What is this? What's a sober January? What is
yeah,
that?
I heard about that too. I didn't know there was such a thing, but apparently, yeah.
So in other words, because you drank all the cocktails all through the holidays, now you're going to, January 1st, stop for 1 month.
Right.
How would just be in moderation throughout the whole thing?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
but I just saw that sober. Is that what it's called? Sober? Is that
Sober January, dry January.
That's it. Dry January. It's dry January. Yes.
I
Yeah.
I just heard that today, quite honestly.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of drinkers on my social media, so they're all dry January right now.
Yeah, using dry
And
gin,
boo-hooing it. And boo-hooing it.
yeah. But there again, moderation. I mean, it's. I think if you take things to an extreme, you're not going to be happy about anything. You'll be
Right.
miserable.
And
So
I
if you
think
allow yourself just that moderation, instead of saying, "Hey, I'm going to quit. I'm going to stop this." No, I mean, granted, I mean, there's certain things you should not do, but who am I to throw a stone? You know what I mean?
I said to Shannon, it's either have a little bit,
Mhm.
or then you have to go to the extreme and have none until you get to where you want to be.
Mhm.
And so when I say get to where you want to be, I look at it, get to where I'm healthy. So
Mhm.
get to where I don't feel uncomfortable in my clothes. I don't hurt when I'm walking or I get up. Like that, I understand that kind of fitness. I really do. What I don't understand is going to the gym, looking in the mirror, and
Hmm.
being so down on yourself. There's a difference. Like I don't know, but this I'm gonna ask you. When you go and you look in the mirror, you're not looking at I'm not when there are I'm not this. You might be looking at the accomplishments.
No, I mean, there again, I know a lot of people. There is an illness, quite honestly, of trying to be too perfect with your body as well. I mean, yeah, I do look in the mirror and I don't see the gains or the losses that other people might see in me. But there again, you said it, you got to be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
And if you don't like something, then you try to fix it in a healthy manner. I
Right.
mean, yeah, I look in a mirror and I see things that I don't like by all means.
How much of it do you think is ego for the general gym population? How much of it do you think is ego and superficial and not
I think
related?
probably a very small percentage. I mean,
So
it's there.
everybody is more health related than they are egotistical.
I go to LA Fitness over here in Robinson. I typically go in the morning. Most of the folks that are there in the morning, they're either folks that are trying to get to work
Okay.
or parents that are trying to, get their kids off to school and just stay healthy. There's a few people that are extremely well built.
You said extremely.
Oh, I mean, look, guys and girls, I mean, and they may take it to the extreme. So I don't see that crowd of diehards. Most of the folks are
Just being healthy.
mature adults. I mean, some people are a little crazier than others. I mean, as far as what they expect, but they're not the folks that are that insane with what they
So
do.
you think the bulk of if you would say it like what, 80, 90% of the
Yeah.
people are there to be healthy?
Yes. Yeah. To feel better about themselves physically and mentally. Yes. Now keep in mind the other thing, and I know your audience, this audience is not just Pittsburgh.
No.
Pittsburgh is not
Yeah, for
a
everybody that knows, so this is not just the Pittsburgh show. This is also on YouTube, and we have followers around the world.
Mhm.
That
Yeah, and I mean Pittsburgh is well, by far not a healthy place to live.
well,
Meaning,
but I have to say something. I think Pittsburgh has come a long way.
oh yeah, no.
And it's because I can remember 20 years. Well, Jesus, I'm saying 20 years, thinking that I'm 40. I remember 40 years ago being 20, and you didn't have many gym options at all.
And
And Pittsburgh was not a physical fit place.
right. No, I mean we're okay, but we're not Florida or California.
No, but
And
our weather dictates that.
right, you don't have the ability to, go down the street in the sunshine and run on the boardwalk or do
No.
push-ups on the beach or, things like that.
Or ride a bike, come
Yes. Yeah.
October through whatever,
Yes.
April.
That's what I mean by, I mean, you statistically, yes, we're a healthy city, but we don't have the options of being outside the way that some of the other cities do.
So, and that leads to indoor fitness, which we have we have many more options now. We really
Yes.
do.
Yes. Yes.
And I think people sometimes are intimidated by going to those options too.
Yeah. Yes.
And I really hope that if anything comes out of this, by listening to you, people realize that the people that are there are not the same people that are judgmental and in any of the gyms. I know one of the gyms there's a slogan, no judgment, but I don't think any of the gyms people are judgy. I think it's more you when you're walking in, you feel that.
Feeling out of place. I know for myself, and there again, just observation, but I enjoy seeing younger people or some people that are, maybe a little overweight that have never walked into a gym.
Yeah.
I enjoy seeing them and trying to encourage them because it is a habit that you need to get into of getting up and actually going somewhere. And I think there's more folks that go to the gym that would help you versus laugh at you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I would
And I
hope
don't care
that
what
people
shape
knew
or
that.
size or young or old. There's a gentleman there, and I'm sure he will see this as well. He's a good friend of yours.
Yeah.
That I know you had helped him. He has helped you. I see him in the gym all the time, and he is on the older spectrum and not the 20-year-old.
He's gonna be so mad at you. But the thing is,
He looks great, and he gets up and he goes.
but he goes, and I
Yeah.
have to tell you,
He's in great shape.
he puts young people to shame. He really
Yes.
does.
Oh, very
And
good.
he does it for not, well, I don't think it's for the vanity. I think it's for the fitness. Do you know what I mean?
The health part of it, the mental part of it. Yes.
Yes. But so now, and this brings in another play. It's not vanity, but he likes to see his weights go up. He likes to see that he's getting stronger. That he put more inches on his biceps. Like he does measure and want to know that it's a
challenge.
what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? You tell me.
Challenging yourself.
Yes, it's a
I brought
challenge.
it up earlier, so it's me against me. So yes, I like the fact that whether you're lifting weights, whether it be machines or free weights or dumbbells or whatever, that you go from 50 to 55 pounds or 60 to 65 pounds, or your waist goes from 40 inches to 38 inches. Little things, but it's a challenge for you, and you're competing against you, nobody else. That's the other thing. I'm not competing with somebody else in the gym. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a partner or somebody that encourages you, and there again, doesn't matter,
Right.
big or small, thin, heavy, you sort of push each other and you encourage each other. And that helps. There again, the diet, the food, you and Shannon eating the same things, or
We do so much better when we're dieting together.
Yes, because you're encouraging that other person, and you're sort of helping them as well. Absolutely.
So I guess we talked about so many things here. So there are the egotistical people, there are the health people. There is good in the challenge, because I think the challenge is good. So everybody has their own hobby, right?
Yeah.
So, when you look at fitness as a hobby,
Yeah.
it's very productive and it does bring happiness because it is your hobby. It's your thing, and you do want to see, you do want to see like it's like going golfing. You want to have a better game.
Yeah. And I was gonna say there again, I'm not a mechanic, but I mean, I would love to be able to take an engine and rebuild an engine. I know the folks that are in that same thing, man. You've accomplished something, and it's always
Yes.
good when you accomplish something. You put a challenge out to yourself, and you accomplish that, and surround yourself with the people that hold yourself up.
Right. And that accomplishment that's where I have a problem with new year, new you. It's putting a stigma of you're not good enough instead of here's a challenge, get into the hobby of fitness, get into the hobby of feeling better. Not only is it a hobby and it's a pastime, but it's something that's good for your body too,
And your
good for
mind.
your mental state.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So you're not a new year, new you. You're not going in there to change who you are.
No, not at all.
It's like fun for you. It's an
Oh,
activity.
very much so. Very much so. It is fun for me. I enjoy sweating. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy the camaraderie. No, getting to people, it's sort of funny. So my daughter, um, she looks at me and she thinks that I'm not a very happy person, just, because she sees me just sort of chilling and relaxing and I took her to the gym one day. And when myself and Nancy walked into the gym with her, it took me probably about 5 minutes to go from the door to the locker room, and then from the locker room upstairs to the actual weight area, basically just because I was saying hi to everybody. And
Ah.
she was shocked that I actually knew that many people to say hi, and they actually liked me. So,
People know you and like you.
so she got to see a little different part of me as well, because there again, it's your little family, because everybody has similarities on what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Well, yeah, and you're there at the same time
Any-
every day. It's like your work
Yeah.
family or it's your gym.
No,
And it is. I always call that your gym family. I mean, I think everybody should join a gym just to get
yeah.
that feel. When you go, because you're all there at the same time. And usually people work out at the same time.
To know some people, at least
Yeah.
on that social level, in that gym part of it. Yes.
Right. Right.
Everybody's there for the same reasons,
Yeah. And then when you go back to like a bodybuilding gym, like terrible to say, a muscle gym.
Yeah.
The egos are there, but I also think that's a whole different gym mentality in the fact that they really are focusing on their gains, how strong they are, how much stronger they're getting. Like their impact is not so much to change their body, like I'm not good enough. They want to see how big they can get. I don't think it is for most. I don't think that is I want to change my body. I don't like who I am. It's more of a science.
Oh my Lord, yes. Oh, that is it. And there again, the first time that I picked up a Muscle and Fitness magazine, I was probably 12 years old. I saw the magazine and I looked at it and I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Franco Columbo, Lou Ferrigno,
Yeah,
those
Luke.
guys. But then as the 70s and the 80s, but then the 90s, it is absolutely amazing. GNC, Vitamin Shop. The science behind a lot of this stuff is amazing. And once again, moderation.
Yeah.
But it is truly amazing the health benefits of some of the herbs and the vitamins, the minerals, when to take them, how to take them. It's
That is really
today versus 20 years ago or 30 years ago.
yeah. The timing of everything is so
Oh.
calculated now.
Yeah, I never knew way back when. I mean, you picked up a weight, you put it down. You picked it up, you put it down.
That's it.
Weight, I mean, everybody told you got to eat the calories, you got to eat the calories, eat the protein. today, man, it's just so amazing, the supplements. And once again, I don't want anybody to think all of them are good for everybody.
No,
They're
no, it's a whole
always
spectrum though. It's a whole spectrum of supplements.
it's just fascinating because I've always been infatuated with the human body.
Just
So yeah,
you know how somebody can grow that naturally.
yes.
Get that just by pushing a weight,
Yeah.
being consistent, and eating correctly.
Eating, sleeping, and moving. Yeah.
Sleep is such an important factor that I think gets by the wayside. People don't realize how important sleep
Sleep
is.
so your body can recuperate.
Yeah. And
And
water,
yes,
drinking
still
water. Yeah.
still things going on in your body hormonally while you're sleeping that helps you go through the day. That's mentally and physically.
So I think they need to come up with a new slogan. It shouldn't be New Year, New You. It has to be like New Year, Better You or something, or New Year and the best you can be or something like that. Like I don't like the New Year, New You.
No,
What's
no.
wrong with the old me?
Nothing. Nothing at
Or
all.
New Year, Happier You. New Year,
Enhance.
Happier You.
Yes. Enhance who you are. Make yourself better. Try to strive to better yourself to better others.
Oh, I like that too. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
because I don't,
are happy, then others are happy around you. And yeah,
you know, and you can't, and like she said that Emma Thompson said, you know, oh yeah, let's diet, let's look at my body, let's spend my money, let's my life's purpose, everything, worried about my body, like what I look like. I don't I agree. Like that's just crazy
that's
to
insane.
give yourself an image from a magazine or from something you see and think, oh, I want to be that.
Have you
Oh,
ever seen, and I know you have, a lot of the movie stars who are just drop dead gorgeous on film without their makeup? I mean, they're just like everybody else. They're
and
not
they
as
really,
gorgeous as everybody, granted, there's a good bit of them out there, but you can be happy with who you are. Absolutely.
everybody's average.
Mhm.
When you take the line of it, really everybody is average. Just some people are a little more average than others, but makeup and lighting can make everybody be more average.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Absolutely, that's the
But
truth.
yeah, back to the Emma Thompson thing. Yeah, I think the kids that watch, and it is younger and younger, and I know parents push their children to be absolutely perfect as well. Um, just be happy. Be happy who you are. You don't need any surgeries when you're 12 or 14 years old, and hey, go out and if you're a boy or a girl, go out and run around. I mean,
Play and have a
basketball,
good time, and
run
don't worry
around.
about what you look
Yeah.
like. But it's horrible. It's terrible because other kids are bad too. Like you know what I mean? Like kids are teasing. You know, it's just because somebody isn't what
Right.
you're dictated on the TV or on the computer.
And I can't speak for today or even, well, I don't remember any of this stuff when I was a kid. I mean, Grant, the internet wasn't there. I know there was a little bit of craziness, but I don't think the parents were, as generally speaking, as pushed to keep their child perfect or the expectations of that child being perfect.
Yeah, it's nuts. I think it's gotten way well, in my old
Kids be
man
kids, man.
ways, it's gotten way out of hand.
Let the kids play, you know?
Yeah, let them play and have a good time, and they'll work off the Twinkie if you do that.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. Or that second piece of cake.
Yeah, that's like if you let them have it. Oh, so well, everybody, we've just come up with it is New Year, New You, but it's not New You. Would you say? How'd you say it?
Enhance or happier you.
Happier.
Um, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Just Happy New Year. How about just Happy New Year?
Yeah, and happy New Year. Keep the same you.
Just make yourself feel better.
Yes.
What's going to make you feel better? And I don't know that looking in the mirror and thinking, I want to look like this instead of this is going to make someone feel better because they got to be happy with who they are to start.
Absolutely.
So would you say you want like, yes, let's
You're gonna be happy with yourself
right.
before and mentally before you can be happy exteriorly. So you're gonna be happy with who you are.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's why so many resolutions and things fail because they put such an expectation on this new year instead of just like small incremental steps. Like, instead of bam, I'm going to do this diet and I'm going to go to the gym every day and I'm going to run that treadmill for 45 minutes. Okay, well, maybe let's just start off with walking for 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to have a salad for lunch instead of pizza.
Create new habits, but they have to be incremental, not all at once. You can't say, hey, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. You have to say, hey, let's lose 5 pounds. Or instead of eating 2 burgers, let's have a burger and a salad.
Right.
Let's walk 15 minutes instead of, hey, I'm going to walk an hour today. Now you got to work yourself up to this stuff.
And 15 minutes is easier to do consecutively than an hour.
Absolutely. Once you get to
Right.
15, then do 20.
Then you're going to go up.
Do 20, then you can do 25 or 30. Absolutely.
Right. Right. But to make sure, I liked when you said it's habits.
That's all this is. It's you have to create good habits.
New year, new habits. That's what it should be. New year, new habits.
Or at least better habits.
Or new lifestyle. New year, new lifestyle. We got to come up. You guys come up with one. You guys come up with one and type it in.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. This is the Happiness from Within tour with Mike P and Uncle B. I hope you had a good time with us today, and we'll catch you next time.
Have fun.
Your happiness.